So we want to continue as we look at area and the curves, and this is the question that I have. So I've got two curves. It says find the area of the region enclosed by the curves and the x-axis. So this is the shaded region that I've shaded in red and black. That's the area. Now the first thing that you do is simply, since the two curves are intersecting at some point, you need to find what is the value of x at which the two curves are intersecting. So how do you do that? You solve them simultaneously. So you can equate this to that, meaning that it will be x plus 1 raised to the power 2, which is equal to x minus 3 raised to the power 2. Now a person might be tempted right away so that you just cancel the 2. No, you expand that. Remember, if you expand that, it will give you x squared. This times that will give you plus 2x. This squared will give you plus 1 is equal to this squared will be x squared. 2 times negative 3 times x will give us negative 6x. Negative 3 squared will give us a positive 9. Then of course you can collect the like term. But before we collect the like terms, I noticed that this and that will cancel because they are equal but on opposite side. Therefore they will cancel out. This negative 6x can go the other side, so it will be 2x plus 6x is equal to this side of a 9. When the 1 goes the other side, it will be minus 1. We add that, that will be 8x is equal to 8. If you divide your 8 to find x, therefore my x is equal to 1. Now you can use any of the two equations to know the corresponding value of y. For example, when x is equal to 1, what is the value of y at that point? You can use any. For example, if I use this one, y is equal to x plus 1 raised to the power 2. It will be 1 plus 1 raised to the power 2, which will be 2 raised to the power 2, which will give me the value of y to be 4. Meaning that the coordinate is simply when x is 1, my y is equal to 4. So meaning at this point where they're intersecting, x is equal to 1, but the value of y at that point is a 4. That's what it simply means. Now in order for us to find the question, it says find the area. Remember what we said, and this area we're looking for is above the x-axis, meaning both sides are positive. That's what you need to remember. So the area will be equal to, in this case, let me say maybe the total area is going to be given by, you simply integrate. For example, you can take the limit from negative 1 to 1, because that's where it is ending. So this is the upper limit 1 and the lower limit is negative 1. What's the equation for this curve? It is x plus 1 but raised to the power 2 with respect to dx, plus you are going to add again the integration of the area in black, the one that I've actually put up in black because it's a different curve. And what will be the limits? The upper limit is a 3 and the lower limit there will be a 1 where they are intersecting. And what's the equation of that one? X minus 3 raised to the power 2 with respect to dx. So when you integrate that and you replace the limit, that is going to be it that we need to do there. All right, so that is basically the way it is going to be. If you can just allow me, I can clear up this section because you know what the value of x is, so that I can just get to use that space. So meaning when I integrate, the first thing that you need to do, you need to expand that. So meaning that the total area will be equal to, for the first one, it is going to give me, remember when we expanded this one, it gave us x squared plus 2x plus 1 with respect to dx, plus again this one, when we expand it, it will be x squared minus 6x plus 9 with respect to dx. So therefore the area is going to be, we can now integrate. So when I integrate that, plus 1, so it will be x to the power 3 over 3 plus that one will give me that will be plus 1, so it will be x squared. Remember it is 2, so it will be x squared divided this and that will cancel, so it will just give me x squared. If you have a constant, it's just give it a letter. In this case we don't write 1x, so it will just be x. Then you can replace your limits. In this case that is 1 and -1 plus. So we go to this one, we also integrate it, so that will give me x to the power 3 over 3 minus, if you integrate that, that is a 2 divided by 2, that will give us 3x squared plus a constant that will give you 9x, and that the upper limit will be 3 and 1. Please, you can check out other videos in my ordinary mathematics in case you have forgotten how to integrate. Very important. So now what we can do, we can replace the upper and the lower limit. So when I replace the lower limit 1 there, it will give me 1 over 3 plus there 1 to give me 1 squared is 1, then that will be plus 1 in this section. So I'm going to put it like that, minus the lower limit, that will give me again a -1 over 3, and that will be -1 squared will give me a +1, and that will be a -1. So this is in the first one. I've done the first one, so we do the next one there. The upper limit in this case 3 squared will give us a 27 divided by 3, that will give you, if you want, just the 9 minus, then 3 squared is 9 times 3 will give you 27, and 9 times 3 will give you a +27 there, minus, let's replace the lower limit there, so 1 there to give you 1 over 3 minus, that's 1 squared is 1, so that will be just the -3, and 9 times 1 will give you just the 9 there. So this is what we are having there. So we can simply now try to work out this using our calculator. There's no problem. So if you work out 1 over 3 plus 1 plus 1, that will give us a 7 over 3. So it will be 7 over 3 minus, in this case, if we work out that one there, -1 over 3, plus 1 minus 1, plus 1 minus 1 will cancel, so it will be negative and negative to give you a +1 over 3 in this bracket plus. Let me go to the other one. Let me just try to use, remember, -27 and +27 will cancel, so it will give me 9 minus, if we work out that, 1 over 3 minus 3 plus 9. Okay, so that's 1 over 3 minus 3 plus 9 to give me 19 over 3. So it is simply going to be 19 over 3 there. So we can simply now try to reduce that expression, this and that. So that would be 7 over 3, because the common denominator, so it will be 8 over, to give us 8 over 3 plus that one again will give us almost the same, because that is going to be 27 minus 19. But anyway, 9 minus 19 over 3, that will give us again 8 over 3. So when you add that, that will give us 16 over 3. I can later on divide it, it will be 5, remainder 1 over 3. Remember, this is the area, and that is going to be in square units. Don't forget that. So that's the final answer. That is the area of the region enclosed by the 2 caves. So that's the way you can go about it. It looks complicated, but please just try to practice. With mathematics, you just need to practice, then you perfect your skills. Thank you so much. Look out or watch out for other additional mathematics tutorial videos that you can learn from. Thank you so much for watching.